everyone, this is Sabrina and welcome to my channel. Before I get into today's video, I wanted to just kind of introduce the project and also just kind of show my face and just kind of say thank you for sticking with me. You know, with my channel, I feel like my videos have been kind of up and down as far as when I'm going to post them, and I've kind of missed a few days. And I wanted to explain that to you. I want to be honest with you guys and just kind of explain how I have approached video making this year, and kind of my word for the year is time, and just being aware of my time and how I spend my time. And I really didn't want to spend more late nights putting together a video, staying up really late to finish a video, or not getting time with my husband, or not starting a book because I was uploading a video. I felt like when I thought about those things, the more important thing was reading the book, being with my husband, and, you know, not pushing myself to stay up really late because I need my sleep. So that is kind of the reason behind the weird, not the same time that I'm uploading the videos. We've been prioritizing the good stuff, right? And I'm sure all of you will understand, and how being aware of how I want to spend my time. I wanted to say thank you, like I said, for sticking with me. I know my videos have not had like a consistent time. I'm hoping to get better with that. I am gonna do videos on Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday instead of Monday. I feel like Monday is really hard to get a video because I spend most of the weekend with my family or just my kids. So those are going to be the days that I give you videos. And I'd love to know, what is your favorite content that I create? What would you like to know that I could maybe teach you, because I love teaching. So yeah, just leave a comment in the comment section and I would really appreciate that. Speaking of teaching, I'm going to teach you how to do a digital scrapbooking trick that will pretty much be a game changer if you take your digital stamps and print them out. And it is called the white stroke. I talk about it all the time. I even did a big focus of that in one of my big picture classes. So I'm going to teach you how to do it. I hope you guys are excited to learn this trick for digital and hybrid scrapbooking, and it was a requested topic, so I hope you enjoy. And now we're going to move into the computer screen. Here we go. You need to open up an 8.5 by 11 transparent sheet. Then I'm going to go into my Ali Edwards stash, stories by the month, and we're going to make a page full of March and April die cuts. Now I've sped up the computer video to 1.5. Now if that's too fast, just let me know in the comment section. I'm never sure how fast I should go with computer videos. So yeah, just let me know. I'm grabbing some stamps, ready for a refresh right now, March, and enjoying. So what I'm going to do is open those up, and then I go up to the paint bucket and I'm going to change the colors. I love grabbing a multicolored card from the kit, and that way it gives me all the colors. So I just use the eyedropper tool over on the left and add another layer, like I said. And once I add it, I just clip it to the digital stamp, drag it onto the transparent cut sheet, and right click, and then I am going to add the stroke. I have to do 15 and change it to white, and then hit OK. And once I've hit OK, I now have that white stroke, and it makes it so it's a die cut once you open up the Cameo. The whole reason for this tutorial is to show you how adding this white stroke makes it so that when you open the Cameo, you can make your own die cuts. Of course, you could, do all of this and not use your Cameo and just fussy cut. But for me, I have a little bit of arthritis, so it works much better to use my Cameo to, its full potential to help me cut out things. I just did enjoying, shrunk it down, added the white stroke around it. Now I'm going to do a few right now circles, and I'm going to show you a different way for these types of digital stamps where you add the digital, or not the digital, but you add the stroke, and then you wind up with like holes in the middle, like Swiss cheese. So I'm going to show you how to fix that. I'm just going to zoom in on a little bit, And what I do is I go over to the left-hand side and I'm going to click the rectangle tool, and I'm going to do an unconstrained shape, like a free form shape. I think it wound up being like 1 inch by 1 inch. Use my paint bucket, change it to white, and then I'm just going to stretch it so that way it fits with the background of right now, and I no longer have that holy cheese kind of look to it. So then I take both layers, right click, merge them together. So that way they're just one layer, and it also makes it so the file doesn't get too big. I'm now going to repeat this 2 more times, and I think I'm going to do a purple color because there is not a lot of purple when it comes to Ali Edwards products. I don't know. Tell me if I'm wrong. There's not a lot of purple in the scrapbook world to begin with. So, you know, more purple, the better. Let's embrace purple, at least as far as spring's concerned, right? So I'm doing the white circle instead of the stroke. And so it just shows you could do either way, whichever way works for you. You just can't do this trick when it comes to like words, like enjoying. You have to add the white stroke, unless you want it to be a blocked phrase. Then if you want it to be a block phrase, you can go ahead and make a shape right behind enjoying. I'm now going to show you another way that I add the white stroke and make sure everything gets to be the same size. I take 3 March stamps and I change the color of all of them, drag them all onto my transparent sheet, then I shrink them down at the same time. You can see over on the right, all those blue layers are selected together, and I get them the same size, and then I can take them apart. And once they are apart, then I can go ahead and add the white stroke or the shape behind it. And I only have to make this shape for one of the digital stamps, and then I can just go ahead, hold down Alt, and it will add a copy, and I'll just drag another copy to get a total of 3 March little circles. And again, I'll merge both of those pieces. That way, like I said, it doesn't make a huge file, and that way I know it is one digital stamp die cut piece. The next thing I wanted to do was add a few flowers, and one of my favorite kits is Story Kit Bloom from Ali Edwards. So I went in there and I grabbed a few digital stamps from there, and I will use the same sheet of colors, basically same sheet, same journaling card for my colors. I took the bloom and made it into a pretty bright green, shrunk it down, and then did the right click and added in the stroke. So once I have that, it automatically changes it to black. I'm not sure how I can get it to automatically go to white. It would be nice if it would, but I just have to change it and do that step. Now I'm going to do some flowers, just basic shaped flowers, which I love from this kit, and then shrink them down. And what I'm going to do is 1 flower and then go ahead and hold Alt and duplicate another time. So I get a total of 3. Now I'm going to repeat this 2 more times, making purple flowers and also making a really bright yellow. I think the yellow actually wound up a little too bright, but I did pull the yellow from the journaling card, so it goes with the kit, but it's just very bright. It's that yellow that's over on the far left of that journaling card. I decided to do another shaped flower like this one. It's kind of the more solid, small flower, I guess you could say. And I'm going to shrink that down. I wanted a really bright pink color. So I did the stroke again, and I'm just going to make a few of those. I think I make 2 or 3, but I wanted a good variety of flowers to have with this die cut sheet. So now I have a bunch of die cuts, and I wanted to add a few April die cuts as well. So I went to the latest Stories by the Month Ali Edwards April kit, and I grabbed a few things from there that I can change the colors from. I also am going to go back into that kit and not the digital stamp folder, and I'm going to get the journaling card, the multicolored journaling card. That way, just like the March die cuts or the March pieces, I have all the colors in one card. I love this digital stamp that says around the yard, the details. I know Allie loves her yard and I love my yard and seeing stuff around it. So love this stamp, and I'm just going to shrink it down and add the white stroke to it. And then I'll just keep repeating this like I have been and get a full sheet of pieces that I can use for my March and April stories. And then once I finish all of this, I'm going to go ahead and open it in Cameo and show you how I am able to start the cutting process. So I have current delights and then 5 things, and the last one is currently this life, or no, savoring this life. And that's another fun, different yellow color that was on the journaling card. So what I have to do is save it as a PNG and then load up my Cameo. And once I have my Cameo open, that is when I can start doing the registration marks. The registration marks are so that way the Cameo can read what you have printed and be able to cut it for you. So I just go up to the right hand side where there's like a little paper, and I'm going to hit the registration marks. First, of course, I have to go up to the left and do File, Open, and open up this PNG, and you can see it is ready to cut, but I need to get those registration marks. So go up to the right, hit that paper. It's right there. You can see it's like the third little icon. Click on, and I drag everything to the left. So length, thickness, and inset. And then you will be good to go to cut all of these pieces. Send it to your printer and then run it through your Cameo, and you have a fantastic sheet of die cuts using the March and April Stories by the Month kits. Okay, you guys, I thank you so much again for sticking with me and my channel and enjoying my videos. I really appreciate it. I hope that this trick was really informative for you and helped you out. It is definitely, like I said, a game changer. Especially if you're not going to print your digital stamps out on clear sticker paper, you can now print them as die cuts. I put together this video. I thought it would be fun to eventually do a behind the scenes on my computer and how I prep my projects and make my storyboards. So I'd love to know if that would interest you. So go ahead and leave a comment. I would appreciate it. And again, I hope you enjoyed this video. I would love a thumbs up or a subscribe if you are new to my channel. Have a great day. Bye.